Okay. Hopefully this will take. Good morning, whoever just joined in. It'll just be a second here. I gotta set up the channel as usual. Set up the tags and description and all that kind of stuff. Right there. Actually, I'll just, before we get started, I can just throw this on. We can watch this while we're waiting. Hey, game on. What's going on? Oh, no, Gus. It's Gus. Yes, you're first, Gus. Good morning, Gus. Well, it's morning for me anyway. Get ready to go here. Very shortly. Just gotta share these links off. Could be doing some stuff on Nordschleife. I know this is Red Bull Ring, but be mainly doing Nordschleife today for a little while anyway. Have some fun with it. Okay. Getting closer. Getting closer to my favorite track in the world. Too bad my computer won't handle it very well, but you know, hey, what are you gonna do? Pardon me. Okay. Let's get out of this. So I just found out something that's wrong. Not that I have anybody in here listening to me right now. Alright, let's get out of this. Alright. Switching tracks. It means we gotta switch a lot of things here just to do Nordschleife. I hope you guys appreciate this. Well, the work I have to go through to do Nordschleife. But I love it. Love it. Love it. VLN, of course, we'll go on that. And we're not going to have 15 laps, even if we do a race. We'll keep it to 3. Or bring the opponents down to 100. And, but the big thing here we're going to have to mess with is... random time of day. Good morning, sunshine. We'll leave the qualifying minutes. 26, 3 minutes. Makes sense. Now, okay, here's where the not so fun stuff goes. Video settings. Oh yeah, back. Bring down the number of opponents, unfortunately. 10. My computer will not take it. Custom. Visible cars. 11 including me. Shadows. 11 including me. I don't even know. What is specular? What is... I don't even know what that is. Track animations off. I gotta turn so much stuff off, it's not even funny. Bloom off. Depth of field, of course you need that on. Motion blur we have turned off. It doesn't matter. Light shafts. What the hell is light shafts? Let's try to look at some of this stuff up. What the hell is a light shaft? Animated driver, real rotation, shift mode, auto clutch, HUD display, position, track map, driver, video settings, here we go. Aspect ratio, resolution, VSync toggles on VSync, synchronizes your frames per second with the refresh rate in your monitor, enabling This can eliminate screen tearing. VSync. Okay, field of view. I know what that is. Auto game. Custom settings. Mirror. Particle. Just the changes of the graphics. Adjust to the change the graphics quality of particles. Okay. Tire marks. Specular. To enable specular. Highlight reflection. Okay, I guess we should have that. Dynamic reflections, animation, we have that turned off. Shadows. Okay, car shadows. Put the number of those. Shadow split. If on, the shadows are rendered in 2 passes, which will show high quality shadows near the camera. Okay. If all shadows near the camera won't be high quality. Well, I don't necessarily need them to be high quality, do we, in the shadows? So I saw that here. Where's the shadow split? ID performance. Bloom, we have that turned off. Motion blur, turned off. Light shafts. Sun ray. Alright, so that's the sun ray stuff. Well, we kind of want that, I guess, don't we? Lens effect. I have it turned off. All right. Let's try that. See. And we're going to go to DTM, of course, and I'm still working on this opal, so I want to take that out. Let's take the opal. Okay. Well, hopefully we can. Now, I know I already had some work done to this. Oh no! No. To restart. Wrong button. Okay. Now we're going to mess with this Opal, and this is something that's been dogging me for a while. I've been kind of working on it a little bit to see, I know where I'm at with this now. Track day tires. Tire compounds. Well, hopefully they'll start to put them in and get wet would be nice if they ever do something like that, which I doubt. The current setup. Okay. Alright. So this looks like something I've had for a while now, so we'll just drive it. Ooh, I better set my field of view. Changing things up a little bit for my field of view just to add a little bit more to that realism, so you get to see the steering wheel and the work that's being done there. But in doing that, it also gives me a different driving perspective, which is kind of weird to work with, but what I'm used to. So bear with me. Woo, like that. Wow. We're just going to be taking it easy today too. I'm not really going to be pushing her too hard. Be chilling. Interesting perspective. I'm usually used to having it kind of up front, not seeing the steering wheel in my way. So, I mean, it's all what you're used to, I guess. And but in order for me to get probably, I guess, quote-unquote proper field of view perspective, I would need to be closer to my TV, which I'm not, unfortunately. So in order to get that, that's why most of my stuff is you see it up front a lot closer to the dash. Oh, I'm gonna take a little shortcut here. So just bear with me while I get used to this. Those that do sim racing will tell you that anytime you change this, if you're used to a certain field of view, and you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours on it, changing it is, you know, going to something completely different is not the easiest task, which I'm demonstrating here right now. Trying not to look at the wheel as well, that's a whole nother thing right there. So I don't have the balloons. Turn the track animation off, so I don't have the balloons. But I do have a wheel now that I'm staring at. Let's see what we can do with it. What I am trying to do is I've been working on the setup for this car for quite a while, little bit by little bit. And tweaking it just to see, you know, to get it to where I want it. Oh! God damn. Let's go, actually.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Cut the track.
Yeah,
yeah.
Let's see what else we can do to this here. So I got it quite high. So we're going to lower it just a little bit. Higher than I think I need it to be. see what happens with that. Actually, I'm going to probably go up on this. A little more stability, hopefully, on the braking. So, let's see what happens. Actually, you know, I'm going to start beginning so we have some people, some drivers to run with here. I only have 10 in the field, unfortunately, because my computer will only take so many. I better check, see if anybody is in the room. Ah, Ian, you're back. You threw yeah, like. Cool, thanks, buddy. How's my presentation? Okay, I'm gonna. All right, buddy. Well, we'll talk about later then about the. I don't know if you're still there or not, Ian, but we'll talk about it later then about my presentation thing. But oh, I better put some fuel in. How much fuel do I have? Let's run with the 3 laps that we need. Run with the fuel. Turn. Boy, this is so weird. The car is so long. It just seems like the nose is so long when I'm doing it this way. Gotta get used to it, I guess.
Right side. Clear to the right.
The wheel looks so huge. It doesn't look like it's in the right perspective.
Far left, clear left.
I'm a cheater! It's only practicing. Boy, I got a ton of. I don't know, there's something about this car that, like this and the Mustang, of course the BMW and the 190, I mean that's a no-brainer. You know, people are going to love those cars. But when it comes to like this Opel, for instance, it's not so well known. But I just love how it's done. I love, for one thing, it's like the underdog of cars. Oh, what the fuck was that? Are you kidding me? something's going on here. I've noticed this since the Imola update. Now I know people have complained about, you know, before. I'll restart that again. I know people who have complained in the past about the AI RaceRoom. But here's the thing, like I've raced against a lot of AI, a lot of hours in against them, and RaceRoom has been probably and I've spoken up about this, I mean, RaceRoom has probably got the best AI going out there. I know people will probably disagree, saying, you know, maybe R Factor or something, but I played R Factor too. I wasn't crazy about their AI, but, you know, hey, that's just me. Everybody has their own opinions, I guess. But, anyway, you know, they're never going to be perfect, right? And we'll see what happens here, see if that was just a one-time thing. But what I have noticed is since the new DLC, this last update, the AI has actually gotten worse when it comes to its situational awareness. I think that and I just don't, even when you're like side by side and stuff, it seemed like it was getting more of a Project Cars feel to it. So what I mean by that is when Project Cars, you'd be racing against the AI, and you'd be on a particular line. Like say if I was coming in along here, right? They'd be coming out of the crap. It doesn't matter.
Look, Greg, the stop's been invalidated.
You're talking and driving at the same time doesn't usually match for me. What they would do is, you know, you'd be on the line and they would come out of the pits or whatever, and they just smash right into you. Or any other time you're going around the line, and even if they're coming around to pass you or whatever, you're on the line, too bad so sad, they would just crush you. And then for whatever reason they couldn't fix that. Then I went to Sector 3, and there was a huge difference with them at first with their AI. And a little late on the Apex there. And then they did an update, and their AI went all the rat shit. And I don't think it's been the same since. They've made some corrections for it, but it hasn't been the same. Then RaceRoom comes along, and I gotta say, I was so thoroughly impressed. It was, let's see what he does here. I'm getting used to this field of view too. Normally wouldn't be able to abuse me like that. I'm sorry, they still shouldn't be plowing into you. So even if I am slow going into the apex, alright, going into a chicane, so what? There shouldn't be an excuse for the car to be smashing, you know, and hitting you from behind. Because, you know, when you talk to the devs will say, well, you know, you got the AI set too high for your ability. Okay, but what about when they smash into you? You know, or you smash into them, they're brake checking you because you're coming up on the chicane, right? And they're brake checking you. So they got to get it figured out if they want to be truly, you know, be classified as like a SiM. because it's just not practical driving. Just because I'm too slow into a chicane, for instance, doesn't give the driver behind me the right to just blow me off the track and rear end me, right? So too bad they couldn't come up with a system that would too bad they couldn't come up with a system that, you know, would, you know, that they would be able to get that figured out, get, you know, better situational awareness. Jesus Christ, a lot of understeer in this. Can't seem to get rid of it. Power out, oversteer. Understeer, understeer. Look at that. Well, the car won't turn. The car won't turn for me for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it, but can't get it to turn. So what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna try something radical here. Something radical. What can I go up here? Full soften that. 125. How far can that go? 23. So I'm pretty much. .93% brake pressure. I mean, I don't have a lot going back there, so it shouldn't be locking up the front as much as it seems to do. But try and give myself a little bit more stability. I'll get 5 clicks on that. So. And I don't want to veer too much from that, so I can always go back to my original one. So I'll save that under a different file. Start it again. There we go, because we can. Alright, let's see what happens here. So what this feels like. This she jumps out, like she really jumps out too. It's almost like I got a rear diff lock or something. I'm running 100% lock. I know I am getting used to the different field of view here, but this shouldn't be that bad. So yeah, so it seems like I don't know, since this last update, the AI have gone all kind of wonky. Wonkier than their normal, you know, they're usually pretty damn good. This thing's fast. It's a little bit better actually.
On your left, clear left.
It's just a practice, it's just practice. not a race, so I'm not really cheating. I'm just trying to see how they behave behind me here. Actually, this feels a little bit better, actually, the setup that I just put in there. Come on in. Come on. Turn, turn. Thank you. Turn. Thank you. Whoa. Too much. Too much. Can't see the goddamn road. The trick will be, the difference is if we see anything will be when we get on the Nordschleife. Gosh, it locks up so goddamn easy though. It took the brake pressure right out. I don't know what else to do here. Very light in the front, it feels. Some weight transfer to the front. Don't like it when it's like that. What the fuck?
Clear to the left.
Jesus, see, this is stuff that they would never do before. They would never do that kind of bullshit before. What the hell is going on here? I can't, it's probably too late for that now, is it? Yeah, I should have looked at it. What the hell is going on with this? I don't know. They did something with the AI. Whatever they did in that update, there's something different. I thought it was just Imola, but it's not. It's all over. Hopefully, hopefully they don't think that whatever they have done, hopefully that wasn't an intentional thing that they're going to be keeping the AI behavior that way. This is ridiculous. Stay behind this bugger for now.
Car right, clear right.
What is he doing? Jesus, it locks up so easy. I don't know. God damn it!
Bad luck, Greg.
What
It's
the
like
hell?
You've cut the track. Engage the limiter.
I don't even have that much pressure up front. Like, how is it locking up so hard? It's very weird. Very strange. What up? What's going on? The Opal, I know. I'm trying to figure it out, Mikkel. Trying to figure out the goddamn thing, but I don't know about you. Have you noticed anything with the AI lately since that last update? Alright, I put my phone down, Marcel. I'm not going to see what you type if you type anything back in reply, but like, I don't know what's going on with them, but they're really changed. Like, you know, when you put 500 hours in on something, you know when something has changed. Like, you know, behaviors. Wide. Something has definitely changed with the AI. I don't know what it is, but I guess that didn't work too well, did it? My brake bias back.
All right, clear right.
Wow. I haven't even gotten a full lap in yet. Part of it's been messing with the setup, but getting banged up with the AI, man. It's like demolition derby. Jesus, turn. Almost reminds me of the Mustang a bit there. Can't get that anything to turn. Oh, turn! Wow. am trying a new field of view, which I'm sure isn't helping matters much, but so light in the wheel there.
Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
I put the wheel up just so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Definitely have to get used to this view. Kind of neat view though, I kind of like it. Really got a lot of understeer. I just got to account for it. I got to figure out a setup. Oh, Jesus, it won't turn. Better than what it was before I made the adjustments, that's for sure, but brakes suck on this thing. I just want to do some chilling. Look at this, look. I'm telling you. I gotta really think about when I want to turn this thing. I love the car. I would just wish that I could find a way to find a decent setup that I'd be comfortable with, because right now I don't have much confidence with this car, unfortunately. Way off. See how it feels in lap 2. If I can get around here unscathed. But right now my confidence level of that is not overly high. It's got to add some more, take off some more weight off the front and more spring, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe put some more spring in the rear. Can't see shit. God damn it. Well, one turn. Gotta take some more, I guess the only thing I think it's more spring off the front. Oh, where's my drink? Oh my god, I don't want to drink with me. Oh, there it is. Hopefully I don't go off the road, which I'm gonna. Shit! Oh, I needed to get my drink.
Right side,
Yeah.
clear to the right. Right side, clear to the right.
Ah.
Left side, clear left.
It's just on 9:03.9. The leader has just done 9.
I had to get my drink.
Seconds.
I don't have a water bottle hooked up to my mouth. It's hot in here too today. Oh, mackerel. Sweet sweat just running down.
The 8. Sector 3 is 14 seconds off the pace. The leader has just done a 9:00.1 seconds.
Stop. Oh. Wow, turn. See, I don't know. That the hell.
Bad luck, Greg. This lap's been invalidated. Watch those track limits. Activate limiter.
Fuck. I'm gonna dump the springs in the front. That's the only thing I could think of. Whew. How much any roll do I have in the front here? Try that, I guess. It's very drastic, but try it again. Oh, see if there's anybody that. I'm sure you're gonna get plugged.
On your right,
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it.
on your left.
What the fuck?
Okay, Greg. You picked up a bit of aero damage.
No, they got rid of. Just answering back here. There. The good thing about, I guess, gaming is that you can always restart. Alright, so we're going to see what happens here with that front end adjustment. I just had to, sorry, I had to... Yeah, Marcel, I don't know, I know I hear what you're saying, but the stickiness, I mean, I remember, like, if you're up against a guardrail or something that... But, to be honest, I didn't find that too much with the AI. That was not the big problem. If there's any issues with the AI, personally, I think it's, you know, when they're ramming you and shit. Or, you know, you're on the racing line, they come in around the pass, and then bang, they just knock you out. Now that, it wasn't that bad of a problem before, but now, whatever they change, it's horrible. Always kind of did the
On your left, clear to the left.
you ran that Mustang. God damn.
One side, clear left.
Their behavior is like, it's really gone off the map. I'm telling you. Something different. Alright, let's do a serious left. Ah, oh, crap.
Oh, fuck's sake, Greg.
Definitely digging in better though.
The track.
Except when you're at high speed like that, wow, you really did nothing. And with the higher speeds, just the front end gets so damn light, and you can't adjust the air dam or anything. Gotta get... Why do I have such horrible braking?
Engage limiter.
I wonder if it's... I need it to come around more. So a little bit more spring. How far can I go in the spring in this? 120? All right. I wonder too if it's my steering wheel. What? There's a formula for the steering lock. that might be a little bit better. Let me see. Put more braking towards the rear. Jeez, that's a lot. 54 spread. Digging in better. Really gotta. See if we can keep it this 190 here. Not giving me, like, I should be right over her. Look at my steering settings. God damn. Wow. Just, I'm so afraid to get on the brakes. Without locking the damn thing up. Didn't cut the track. It's like to lay down a time. Would be nice. Come on, turn. Ah, damn thing. We just gotta heat the brakes up more on this thing. I don't know. Keep them hot. Definitely better. Turn. Took a longer third. Whoa! What the hell was that?
Left side.
Wow! See, that's bullshit! What did they do with the AI? Now it's not only I gotta drive for myself, I gotta drive for the AI as well. Oh, no turning. Goddamn thing won't turn. I don't know.
Engage the limiter.
That's as far as that goes. What happens if I give it a longer third? Right again.
The leader's just done a 8:53.5.
Yeah, I worked. Okay, I wanted to turn faster. I want to go up. That's a little better, I think. So whatever the default value for the steering lock, you definitely have to change that. Makes a huge difference. Reaction.
Far left. Clear left.
That's funny. You want to be able to do, like, you know, one hand over, make you be able to make these turns. Like, that's what I should be able to do right there. Come back one turn. Much better. Much more reaction.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I'll also put a little longer third, see what happens with that as well. A little leisurely drive on Nordschleife. Makes a huge difference though, that lock. Wow. Definitely have more reaction ways when I'm turning the wheel. The car's responsiveness. Sir 190. See what he does up here. Ooh, right beside me, huh?